Will you sign with me? Please. Come on, Riri. Make my millennium.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? What it do, YouTube? What it do? Let's get it cracking, since some people are determined to misunderstand certain things. Listen, y'all tried to take me down on my Ironheart video. Y'all really did. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get to Mephisto, because there's a lot going on with Mephisto that you might not know about. There's a lot that he hinted at or insinuated. And one of those major things was that the 100 most richest people in the world all have deals with him. See, Mephisto comes to people who are selfish and who are needy and greedy, or are reaching for power. You know what I'm saying? People who are advantageous, people who will run you over to reach whatever goal they're going to. And that does describe Riri Williams. You know what I'm saying? People was arguing me up and down about the merits and the validity of certain things and morality. And I'm like, there's a lot of heroes that kind of give off that same vibe, but specifically her. You know what I'm saying? This goes back to me arguing back and forth with people. You know what I'm saying? When I said that some people had certain biases. Riri's catchphrase or whatever her statement that she wants to be iconic. You know what I'm saying? And I know people were disingenuous, because I remember when Black Panther came out and everybody was making fun and cracking jokes at black people talking about we was kings. They thought it was funny. The same way they thought Riri Richards saying she wanted to be iconic was funny. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because Howard Stark supposedly had a deal with Mephisto for his family to have an everlasting legacy. And we saw that Howard Stark died tragically. And that's part of the thing that happens when you make a deal with Mephisto. It ends bad eventually for you or people around you. But Howard Stark has a everlasting legacy. Shield, the shield he made for Captain America, his son Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Howard Stark has an everlasting legacy. You know, also, you know, there's a Ghost Rider too.
Name your price. Oh. I'll take...
So, you know, he was given the power of the spirit of vengeance, but it's through Mephisto. Ghost Rider technically hates Mephisto because of this, but he still made a deal with Mephisto in order to save his father. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other people, even Dr. Doom's mother. That's the thing about Doom. Doom is always trying to free his mother's soul. His mother died, and Mephisto technically owns her soul. So every year, Dr. Doom and Dr. Strange, well, Dr. Doom goes to hell to fight Mephisto to try to get his mother's soul back. And sometimes he teams up with Dr. Strange. At least in a couple of the comics, he did that to go to hell and fight Mephisto. And, you know, that's one of the things about him. Outside of the hellscape, he's very powerful, but he is not all powerful. His true strength is in his own hellscape. Now, in the Marvel Universe, there are several different hell dimensions and different demons that govern those dimensions. You know about Dormammu. We seen him in Doctor Strange. And then you have, what's his name? The one who the book that Scarlet Witch had in the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I can't think of that demon name right now, but there's different kinds of demons. You know what I'm saying? But Mephisto specifically can be beat. You know what I'm saying? He can be beat. And that is the reason why you have Wiccan and Speed, who are the sons of Scarlet Witch and, you know, of course, Vision, who is a robot who can't reproduce. So someone else has to be the father. Their souls are technically shards of Mephisto. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Mephisto comes to people who are selfish and who are needy. So Riri Williams, she does fit that. She does want to be iconic. I don't know how it's going to blow back on her, but I do know that when you look at the Young Avengers, there are certain things about them. Of course, you find out that Wiccan and Speed are shards of Mephisto, which makes them technically have a demonic soul. And then you have Iron Lad, you know what I'm saying, who is basically a future version of Kang the Conqueror, you know what I'm saying, in kid form. So there's evil or misguided evil, unintentional evil on the Young Avengers. I'm just making that statement for the people who was like, oh, Riri Richards is a thief, it's immoral, it's ghetto, it's this and that. Like, do you know these stories, bro? Do you even read? That's what people are trying to say to me. But anyway, man, insinuating that most of the richest people in the world, several kings and several presidents, are up under Mephisto's power, it doesn't surprise me. There's even cosmic entities that fall up under Mephisto. But one thing I will tell you that not Dr. Doom, but Galactus did go to hell at some point and kick his behind. he's beatable. He's beatable. He's not all powerful. He's not all powerful. I don't even think he's the most powerful demon in the Marvel universe, because that might go to a couple of other people, but still, he is still very powerful, and his goal is always to corrupt. His aim is always to corrupt. That's what he reaches for. Now, Franklin Richards also has gave Mephisto the beats at different points in time. So you can be super powerful or a reality warper and combat whatever Mephisto is doing, you know, because basically, I mean, that probably is kind of his power set. He's like a super reality warper, if I would describe him. If you weren't going to say, oh, there's no such thing as demons and gods, like, let's explain their powers in a different kind of way. Like, that might be how you would explain it. And we know that nobody's a bigger reality warper than Franklin Richards. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody is a bigger, But anyway, yeah, that's Mephisto. He's corrupted a lot of people along the way. The biggest one, I would say, is Dr. Doom's mom, because Dr. Doom is my favorite hero, and I would love to see Dr. Doom get out there and, you know, give my boy the business, give him the beats, you know what I'm saying, and do more. At some point, Junior.